talk about some of the charges that have been leveled against him, and you see some of the stuff that's being said about him. Look at this right here. Former Dan.
On this summer, as you may recall, a lawsuit was filed. The 13-page civil complaint filed in Nevada alleged attorneys responded with evidence of the relationship being, quote unquote, consent.
Floyd Mayweather's court papers and lawsuit have been leaked. And while many wondered what exactly it contained and the exact allegations against him, Stephen A. Smith has just revealed the details in the most explosive manner.
Knowing he's a public figure, knowing the connections that he had, knowing that he wasn't in this alone, assuming they're right with the charges and allegations that they've leveled against him to get others. Who else are you after? You're trying to get everybody. And that's what I think this is about. And I'm just reading from some of these stories because I think it's important to point this out.
In the lawsuit that was leaked to the public based on Stephen A. Smith's reports were filed by numerous individuals and companies, and the most prominent cases in them were debts and a cryptography fraud deal. Floyd has been hit with lawsuits and investigations are ongoing. This mainly came from companies and individuals that he had done the crypto scam on or those he owed millions.
Oh, a Miami jeweler that goes by the name of Leonard Suleymanov is like, give me my money. Give me my money. So he is hitting Floyd Mayweather with a huge lawsuit. Y'all, we're talking about a cool $4 million for some luxurious watches and diamonds that Floyd supposedly forgot to pay for. Y'all know he forget to cash checks.
Okay. So it's been an April to forget for Floyd Mayweather after claims of bankruptcy and financial crimes began to do the rounds early this month. Sadly for him, his many efforts to shun those claims blatantly and impliedly have been futile. The narratives against him seem to have ample evidence as opposed to him, whose arguments have only been tweets and social media posts. Stephen A. Smith went on to mention the name of one of the individuals that filed the lawsuit, identifying the person as Edward Williams.
Tony Busby is the same attorney that filed the lawsuit.
Smith said the said person had done a business deal with Floyd Mayweather where they both invested a good amount of money in the business and the plan was to split the profits. Well, Floyd got the profits and fled. Interestingly, this person attached evidence of their transaction to the public and also added evidence of Mayweather's gains from the deal. Another was filed by a random person who claimed to have seen Floyd advertise a cryptocurrency deal and decided to get involved because of Floyd Mayweather.
He was not there and you guys got the wrong person, right? I've never seen Mayweather and Lil Uzi Vert in the same place together at all, ever. And I'm guessing that it's probably somebody from Mayweather's team that kind of looks like Uzi, right? Either way, man, Uzi is wrapped up in this lawsuit. We'll see if they take his name off of it once they figure out what's going on. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about it.
So have you heard about the $4 million RICO lawsuit that Floyd Mayweather and Tiger is being hit with?
Wow.
So apparently it's over some stolen jewelry and or at least allegedly, and the entire story is pretty crazy, and the fact that they're calling it RICO was pretty wild as well.
Well, Floyd Mayweather is becoming reputable for being a crypto fraud. Sadly, this was one of his victims who had trusted his influence and invested with the hopes that there will be more than enough profits to benefit from. What is more disappointing is how Floyd Mayweather does this repeatedly without any remorse. He packs up his crypto accounts, dupes people, and opens another in a few weeks. On this, Stephen A. Smith fired some shots at the financial crimes agents in the United States, claiming that rather than get involved in matters like that and punish them with severe consequences, they instead go after poor people with minor theft cases and prosecute them heavily.
There was some type of, at least what is being alleged, some type of scheme set up and ran by these celebrities in order to get away with taking free jewelry off of jewelers. So yeah, seems like
Peace, y'all. It's your boy Johnny Fastlane here with allhiphop.com. So the situation is crazy, man, because Lil Uzi Vert and Floyd Mayweather are being sued for an assault that happened last June in New York, right? The whole situation is that the person that's suing them says that he saw Floyd Mayweather's truck and he went across the street while he was filming to get some footage of it. And basically the whole money team, Floyd Mayweather's team and Lil Uzi Vert came out of the truck and beat the crap out of him, right? It's crazy as hell because Lil Uzi Vert responded and he said that he don't even know Floyd Mayweather.
So much about Mayweather smells Diddy these days. From the controversy to the home raids and now to the multiple lawsuits, His latest cryptocurrency deal took his fraud to another level where he was looking to get thousands of dollars from people for some of his old belts and gloves while using a cryptobait to entice them. He recently hosted Acme Warawat at the Mayweather Boxing Fitness Gym at Tribeca, New York City for a private training session, an event that was covered by TMZ and has since sparked attention across the crypto and sports communities. I had the pleasure of spending time with Acme Assets founder in NYC last week. I believe in Acme and Asset. Asset is a DeFi project that has been around for several years, said Mayweather in a statement to his over 50 million social media followers, expressing his trust in Acme and Asset.
It's all about the giveaways. I want everybody to look. Gucci bags, Louis bags, everything right here, we giving away. Of course, autographed gloves, but I'm gonna do something special.
With the launch Floyd trusts in Asset, Floyd was inviting his sports celebrities, friends, and fans to join the movement so he would make some money from it. The boxing legend and his partners were charging over $20K worth of coin for a private Zoom call with Floyd Mayweather 100 USDT, a chance to win signed boxing gloves by Floyd Mayweather. Also, the top Asset spender would win the official World Boxing Council World Champion belt from his exhibition fight against John Gotti III during June 2023 signed by Floyd Mayweather. The Juneteenth Freedom Belt awarded by the World Boxing Council was created to commemorate Juneteenth, the U.S. federal holiday, marking the emancipation of enslaved African Americans.
On this giveaway, what I'm gonna do is give 2 tickets away to my next exhibition in Mexico. But what I need everybody to do is follow all the instructions.
It has been awarded only a handful of times, including to Jamal Charlo and Floyd Mayweather. Due to post-fight chaos in the Mayweather vs. Gotti III exhibition, the belt was presented backstage by World Boxing Council President Mauricio Suleiman, making the specific edition extremely rare and tied to a widely publicized moment in modern boxing history. This move comes right after Acme Warawat recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Royal Office of Sheikh Ahmed bin Faisal Al Qasimi of the United Arab Emirates and added Floyd Mayweather to their team as a major partner. They aim to promote blockchain adoption and financial innovation, positioning Asset as a key digital payment partner in the $3.9 billion casino resort project on Al Marjan Island in Ras Al Khaimah, and be that lucky winner.
And be that lucky winner. All of this, 2 tickets, let's do it.
With Floyd Mayweather publicly joining Asset and giving away memorabilia assets like the Juneteenth World Boxing Council belt entering the spotlight, this moment marks the beginning of a global movement redefining how fans, communities, and creators engage with legacy, culture, and technology. Floyd, joining the Asset community is just the beginning, said Acme Warawat, founder of Asset. When you bring together world champions, real-world asset utility, and decentralized ownership, you are witnessing a cultural shift. We are seeing more athletes, creators, and ultra-high net worth figures lining up to be part of this. The future is being written now, and it is in the hands of those who hold Asset. As momentum accelerates and access remains limited, early supporters have a chance to be part of one of the most culturally significant decentralized campaigns of 2025.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore because I'm truly, truly blessed, way beyond belief. You know, what's important to me right now is my real estate, my family, different things I'm involved with. You know, it's all about helping kids, the new generation.
He gonna break it tonight. OKC gonna win. OKC gonna win.
Man, listen.
John's getting here.
He gonna break the score tonight. Come on, Papa. Let's do it.
Come on, Bubba. Let us do it. After many allegations and evidence of him involving himself in fraudulent transactions and other money crimes, he was slammed with a heavy fine and 2 years jail term. This was after the boxing legend and his lawyer had done so much to push for an out-of-court settlement. And along the line, he had spent some good money trying to evade the ultimate penalty. Part of the measures he used for this was to put one of his biggest mansions up for sale.
I would also note this will be provided me a number of letters for the community service work that he has done. It's in 20 hours of community service work with Habitat for Humanity, 10 hours of community service work with Green Square, 15 hours of community service work with... I'm imposing a 6-month sentence in the Clark County Detention Center, 90 days of which will be served in custody, the remaining 90 days to be suspended. He will be given 3 days credit for time served. I will give him credit.
In order to settle his court payment of $100 million, retired boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. delivered a knockout sale of his enormous Florida mansion, offloading the Miami Beach estate for an eye-watering $22 million. The former fighter picked up the property in 2021 for $18 million, according to Realtor.com. So the seller most likely made a profit on the deal, which appears to have been conducted off-market.
Showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do...
Mayweather Jr. did the transaction through an entity connected to him, Foso LLC. According to The Real Deal, the buyer will assume the $13 million mortgage with the next payment of $98.7K due in December. The outlet reports it marks the first move in what could prove to be a very lucrative real estate project for Mayweather Jr., who also recently listed his Beverly Hills home for an even bigger sum, $48 million to be precise. That property, which was put on the market in September, has yet to find a buyer. However, should the undefeated champion manage to lure someone in who will pay his full asking price, he stands to earn a whopping $22.5 million profit on the sale.
For a total of 45 hours so far. I know you indicated you may have additional community service work that you want to present today. I will do that at the next status check. That's fine. He has fully complied with the court's orders. Mr. Mayweather, at this time, will be remanded because he said he was...
After 7 years of ownership and in a bid to save himself from the legal controversy he has found himself in, Floyd Mayweather Jr. decided to return his lavish mansion tucked into the heart of Beverly Hills back to the market. The ask is an impressive $48 million, which is a whopping $22.5 million more than the former pro boxer and current exhibition fighter originally paid for the French modern-style spread. Records show Mayweather doled out $25.5 million in cash for the property back in 2017, shortly before he retired. However, the transaction records show that the funds were gotten through illegal means.
Slide over, check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power.
Sited behind high hedges and iron gates on a half-acre parcel that is next door to the Beverly Hills Hotel. The all-white structure was built on spec by Los Angeles-based real estate developer Niall Niami, who picked up the 1990s home that previously stood on the property in 2014 for $16 million from Marion Metropolitan, wife of billionaire businessman C. Dean Metropolitan. A cocktail bar and glass-encased wine display are just some of the home's numerous amenities. Floyd Mayweather's scam had brought in huge money to afford a snazzy residence, which is introduced by marble-clad foyer boasting a dangling chandelier hanging from a coffered ceiling and contains a total of 6 bedrooms and 10 baths spread across more than 15K square feet. Glitzy amenities include a handsome wood-paneled library and a cocktail bar flanked by a glass-encased wine display, plus a separate guest house that comes with a movie theater, a fully equipped concession stand, a gym, staff quarters, and a 4-car garage.
Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. This is what we do. Come on. You know what I'm doing?
Among the other standout features is a living room sporting a decorative fireplace surrounded by a mirrored accent wall and 10 sets of French doors spilling outside, as well as a formal dining room and a sleekly designed kitchen outfitted with an eat-in island and an accompanying breakfast nook. A plush primary suite flaunts a private terrace and dual walk-in closets and baths, while the resort-like grounds are spotlighted by a pool and spa sitting amid a black and white striped sun deck. A fireside living room has dark herringbone-patterned wood floors and 10 sets of French doors. In addition to his Beverly Hills home, which is listed by Josh Altman and Matt Altman of Douglas Elliman, the 47-year-old Michigan native, who is estimated to have brought in more than $1 billion in total earnings during his boxing career, still owns a $10 million mansion in Las Vegas and a Miami Beach compound he acquired in 2021 for $18 million. Aside from putting his houses up for sale, Floyd Mayweather has also been trying other ventures to pay up the huge fine in front of him. The talks have been incessant, and perhaps they achieved their aim. A wall of rumors strongly suggesting that Floyd Mayweather Jr. was in financial trouble. Not that such headlines are anything new, but this time they felt real. So why call them rumors? Because if they were true, would the boxing legend be splurging nearly $200 on a lavish gift for his sister? Let us not forget this is the same man who recently flaunted his glittering multi-million-dollar watch collection and boarded his $50 million Gulfstream jet for a luxury holiday in the Bay Islands. If that is a man in financial ruin, then the definition might need rewriting.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Perhaps it is time to look past the noise and discern fact from fiction. When Mayweather retired from professional boxing, he was not just undefeated, he was the richest boxer in the world. And unlike many fighters who slide into obscurity or penury, Mayweather's fortune has only grown thanks in large part to his business acumen, real estate endorsements, and exhibition bouts. He turned his brand into a money machine. Floyd Mayweather's recent Instagram story featured a brand new Mercedes-Benz. As the video camera zoomed in on it, the beauty of the elegant jet black automobile, a pristine example of German technology, came to the fore.
I talk to the people about one of my jewelers. And this is not one of my new jewelers, one of my low-key jewelers, Tony, at Pasha in Manhattan Beach, California. You guys need to come check him out. Now today, let me show you guys what I purchased.
Decorated with the red ribbons that adorned its bonnet. The model, supposedly an AMG S63E Performance, was parked on Champion Motoring's porch outside. The S63E Performance is part of the AMG lineup. It represents a blend of luxury power and hybrid performance. Manufactured primarily in Germany, specifically at AMG's facility in Affalterbach. It reportedly comes at a price of $186K. Now, contrast this with the pictures that showed the Olympic bronze medalist boarding his state-of-the-art Gulfstream. The Facebook post of the Honduran television channel Telesis read,
Matter of fact, I don't need to tell him, you tell him.
You got a little rose gold sky dweller, chocolate dial, 40 karat pear shape, 1 carat each, tennis bracelet, only for the best for the champ.
Now when you guys come here, if you...
All right, everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Legacy Round and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.